David, I suppose there's plenty to go at from today's game, starting with Eastie. It's a serious injury and thoughts are with him, aren't they?
Yeah, look, he's got a massive gash on his knee. We think he's slid into the actual bottom of the goal as opposed to the post, and it's sliced his knee open. We're unsure if there's tendon damage. We're not sure. So we'll see how he is. He's obviously at the hospital now, so we'll see how he is. Yeah.
And it felt like everything was sort of going against us today with that and a few more injuries. So it must be just that bit sweeter to get the win in the end as well.
Yeah, we have got. I don't particularly like the word crisis or injury crisis because we're just talking football, and there's far worse things going on in the world. However, we've got a lot of players out, and when you've got a 17, 18-year-old lad on the bench, you think, well, at least he's experienced, it's unlikely. And then suddenly you concede, your keeper's getting stretchered off. I'm thinking, is this Notts County all over again, where they've had 2 goals that should be disallowed and we get Jordan injured and it's like everything's going to go wrong, could go wrong again. But listen, the players deserve huge amounts of credit, certainly for the second half. The instructions we gave them at half time really helped them. And the players showed some real character to come back and win the game. And
you're right with their character. You can see it was almost like a switch was flicked with the second half. Not that the first half was particularly bad, it just struggled a bit more than maybe expected. I
thought when, you know, I said to the lads, it's not about us as staff and them as players, it's about we. And we didn't get it right between us. We gave some right information, some not some right information, because we thought they were going to be a 4, not a 3 at one point because of their team. But we'd worked on a 3, and then the players then didn't get it quite right. But then when we nailed it down exactly what we needed to do at half time, I thought we were much better, much more on the front foot, could get there where they wanted to play, and our press right. And the game generally got played in their half, I suppose, for both halves. It was played in this top end, if you like. And yeah, I thought as the game wore on, we got much better, much stronger, much fitter. I thought all 5 subs were excellent. They all made a difference. And obviously when you score in the 90th minute, was it? When you score so late on, then for a winner, it's a pleasing afternoon.
I know you'll be disappointed in the manner of the goals that we conceded. On the flip side, real quality in the goals we scored today.
Yeah, Steve Crowdson was apoplectic at half time for the first goal. We haven't worked on it this week, but we worked on it extensively last week. And if you don't do your job, you get punished. And it's like, well, we set out our stall as staff to the players last week, and it's like, come on, if this doesn't happen, then don't expect to play. If it doesn't happen, don't play. So that was like really, really disappointing. But then we've scored some really good goals, like you say. So, we know we're a tall team today. Not massive, but tall enough. Obviously Doug getting through 70 minutes was a bonus. Luca was outstanding in what he did, and obviously he scored a brilliant goal. Asking him to play in a slightly unfamiliar position, but with a slightly different role. The principles still stay the same across the team, and I thought it was excellent. But he's obviously shattered at 60 or 70 minutes, whatever it was, because it's unfamiliar to him. And yeah, I thought the whole squad was outstanding today. Not just the 5 subs, the lads who didn't get on the pitch. They were a credit to the football club. Certainly in the second half, and the desire and all them words. Them words that you just assume. I thought they were outstanding at what they did, and they capped off with a late salvo that won us the game.
I know, like you say, it is the team, but a special mention for Seb, who's thrown it at the deep end and looked pretty assured. Didn't have a massive amount to do, but what he did do looked strong.
He had a couple of saves straight at him at the end of the first half. He's tipped right on half time. He's tipped across that goes out for a corner before the half time whistle went before the corner comes in. He looked really competent, really assured. You know, his kicking was good. I think there's one kick. It's like all givers can do that. But it's like his demeanour was excellent. You know, he's thrown into the deep end. He's probably thinking, why am I at Carlisle away? He's a young kid, 18, and he ends up on the pitch for, what was it, 70 minutes?
Like that,
I don't, you know, outstanding. Like, outstanding. You know, we finished the game with, you know, an Evan Corey's played 50 games, 51 games, you know, a Jason who's new to the country, even a Cam McJanet's new to the league, with, you know, Cam Gardner on the pitch, Seb Orton on the pitch. It's like we've got some young players. Luke had been on the pitch, he's 19. It's like they're not just finding their feet, they're having a right good goal. And whatever that happens, then, you know, they'll have my backing, they'll have my support. You know, they all want to get better. All the players want to get better. And you know, I thought that was shown in today's performance.
And finally, it's that first home win of the season. It's back-to-back wins. You're sending those fans happy, home happy. Sorry.
Yeah, and a lot's been sort of made of it. You know, away wins and back-to-back wins and all that. We deserve to win at Chesterfield. You know, we actually played better at Chesterfield than we did today. And football's not about that, but we know that underlying performance, whatever that's good. Last week we didn't play particularly well, but we won. We actually played better against Barrow, although it was hugely frustrating because they were a much better team. But the underlying performance has always been either okay or above okay. So whatever it's above okay, you've got a great chance of winning games. Today, certainly second half, it was above okay. First half was okay, you know. And once we got to grips with them, I thought we're much the better team. And that underlying performance is really important because it's a decent predictor for the results. And I hope was it 500? 500, unbelievable. 3 hours, 3.5 hours away. Unbelievable sport. It's not London, there's no exiles here, or there might be. 500 fans, the whole width of the country. I really hope they're going either down the M6 and across the M62 or across the tops and down the A1 really happy.